We have traveled all over the globe to see how 20 famous regional cheeses are made. From mozzarella to Stilton, Emmentaler to Brie. Sit back and enjoy as we meet the artisans, learn the processes, and eat some of the best cheeses in the world. Our first stop is the Netherlands to see how Gouda is made.
With things you do not understand.
Every year, 650 million kilos of Gouda cheese are produced in the Netherlands.
This will not go.
Most of it is produced industrially, using pasteurized milk. But there are some exceptions. We're here to visit one of the few farms that is still producing traditional raw milk Gouda cheese.
We make a real farming cheese on this farm, and we are specialized in in aged cheese. And the taste will really be special when it's aged.
This place is actually quite remote. We're like immersed in nature and we're actually on an island. We had to take a small boat and cross a canal in order to get here. Do I go back? We're in the right direction, maybe? Not very coordinated, no? How do you row? And the woman that is producing the cheese is actually doing it in her own house, which is this one behind me. Depending on whether you're a native, you will pronounce it either Gouda or Gouda. So since we're talking about authentic Dutch cheese, we're going to call it Gouda.
Just need a moment to catch
The cheese takes its name from the city of Gouda in South Holland. But unlike with other cheeses that are named after cities, there was never any cheese making in Gouda. In the Middle Ages, Gouda acquired sole cheese market rights, basically becoming the only city in the country where farmers could trade their cheese. Gouda was associated so much with the cheese sold there that it was eventually named after the city. The Gouda cheese market was started in 1395. Today, it is one of the most popular attractions in the Netherlands. There are only 280 farmers across the country still making raw milk boerenkaas, or farmer's cheese. And there are only 2 farms that take their cheese to the next level, making boerengasse opperklaas, or aged artisanal Gouda, a special type of raw milk farmhouse cheese that must weigh at least 20 kilograms and can be made only in the summer with cattle grazing in the Greenhart region, between the cities of Amsterdam, Rotterdam and Utrecht. Meet Marije van der Poel, who lives on an island in the village of Rijkwettering in South Holland with her husband Hugo and their 3 children, and makes 15 wheels of aged artisanal Gouda every day at the back of their house.
The family van der Poel started here in 1932. So my husband's grandfather, grandmother, they started here, and we still make cheese on the same way, on the authentic way of cheese making. And in 1965, his father and mother, they came here, they married, and they came and started also. And they make cheese. We start living here in 1996. We get married, and my mother-in-law, she learned me how to make cheese. And now, so I do it now for 23 years on my own. We have 150 cows, and we milk them twice a day.
The cheese is made from cold milk from the previous day and warm milk that's fresh.
These memories are mine.
Every morning I wake up at 10 to 6, and my husband wake up at 4:15. He calls the cows out of the land and they come, and then at 5 o'clock he starts milking them. And in the evening before he also milk the cows. And then when I wake up at 10 to 6, first thing I do, I make the milk sour. And then at 7 o'clock I have about 3,000, a bit more, milk liters. And then I put some rennet to it. And when you put some rennet to it, the milk will get thick in 30 minutes. It's real special every morning.